Hi guys, welcome to Book of Shala. Today is Sunday, so it is Scraplift Crafternoon, and we are lifting Allie Skifton. This is a design team layout she did for my creative scrapbook. If you don't know what Scraplift Crafternoon is, a group of 11 ladies, me and 10 others of my scrappy friends, we get together every Sunday. We pick a layout that we want to scrap lift. We try to pick people whose channels are a little on the lower on the subscriber side, and we scrap lift them, and each of us has a completely different take on it, and it's absolutely wonderful. So I am combining this with How to Kill a Kit with Style. If you are new here, How to Kill a Kit with Style, every month I pick 4 of my old close to my heart collections and I try to kill them. As I go along, I was doing really well at first, but as I'm going along and getting into ones that are a little bit bigger kits, I'm not doing so well, but that's okay. So this is the, City Sidewalks collection. It was from the 2016 catalog, so it's a pretty old collection, 9 years. And I am going to scrap lift this picture. We had a Zoom party. Christina Sorge, she still has classes that she does. Back in 2020, she did Zoom meetups, and we had a Zoom Christmas party, and this is a picture of us, some of us that were there. So that is what I'm going to scrap lift. I don't know if I will cut it down. I might cut it down a little bit, but we'll see. So that's my picture. Let's see what I have in here. I have washi. I have enamel gems. I have some stickers and glitter chipboard. For paper, I have several pieces of cardstock, and I think I'm going to use just plain cardstock for my background. What color do I want to use? I have the most of the green. Let's start with this and then see if that's what I want to go with. Then the layout has 2 circles and 2 banners, so perfect for scraps pages. But you know what? Well, we'll see. We'll see. What do I have that I can use for scraps of this? I have this red, or it's green on the back. I might not use this. I'm thinking, we'll see. But anyway, so I have this piece that could be one of the banners. Do I have any pieces that's big enough to make the circles? I have this one that I could probably make the circles, and it's wreaths on the back. I like that. I have this one that could be another banner. It's blue and white polka dot on the back. What else could I use as a banner? I have this one that's the stripe on the back, but here's what I'm thinking. But let's see. Instead of the green, I have 1 page of pattern paper left, and you guys, if you've been around, you know my rule. My kit is considered killed when I don't have a piece of 12 by 12 pattern paper. So if I use this for the background, that red's pretty bright. I'm thinking maybe this for the background, and I could mat it on, thinking maybe blue, just to kind of bring out the blue. Or maybe I should do red. Let's see, which one do I want to do? I don't know. If I do blue, what would it look like then? This could be a banner, and that brings in the red. I think I do want to do red. That way it has some red in it when I bring in. Okay. So that's going to be a banner. That's going to be a banner. Although that's dots on dots, but I would do this as a banner, but I kind of feel like it's supposed to go the other direction. Do I have any other like that? Maybe. Hold on. Is it the same? Yep, it's the same thing. See, I feel like the dots, it should go this way, not this way. So I guess I won't use that, but that's okay. So I could use that. How about instead of dots and dots, I do trees, stripe, and wreaths. What do you think? I think so. Okay, I'm gonna go cut down everything. I'm gonna mat this on some different things, and then I'll come back and we'll finish putting it together. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I have all of it laid down. I went ahead and got my title. She has her title down here, but mine, I put mine down a little further than hers, so I think my title is going to go over here, and it's going to be this red glitter jolly, and then I'm going to go ahead and put this red glitter bow right here, because that will be all the red glitter stuff, and might as well use it up. I did use a cut apart card. I thought the path to my house was a good symbol of, you know, the path that we all had during COVID, and that we all stayed home and kind of just made it happen. Now, another thing I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to do some washi strips up here to kind of take care of this corner. And then I've pulled out what leftover stickers. I had 2 of these sticker sheets, and I have these leftover ones, and I think I'm going to build my clusters out of them. There's not a whole lot of like icons and stuff, but I'm going to make it work because I don't really want to get into the next one, because that way then I can just save it for another thing. So she has a cluster here, which I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to put my title here. So I think I'll build a cluster up here just a little bit. And then she had, where her title was, she had a cluster here. So let's just see what happens. Okay. All right. So I think I will use some of these labels here. We have a whole bunch, or not a whole bunch, but we have several. So I think I'm gonna journal here, but I think I'm gonna put a label here, and then another label on top of that. I still have a green label and a blue label. Let's bring in a blue label. A lot of times I use labels, one, to like stamp my date on, but also just to build up clusters. So I have a snowflake, and I have this wonderful. I could also bring in, actually, hold on. I'm gonna put these down here for just a second, because I'm going to bring in this label up here. And I think I'll also bring in this tag. Or do I want the tag? I have 2 tags. I have the blue and I have the red and green. I think I'm going to do the blue one down here, like that. Actually, I'm going to scoot it over so there's not any white space here. So the tag like this, and then this tag up here, of course, after I put everything down. Like this, and then I have this blue and white washi. I think I'm going to put it down first and then put my label on top of it, just so it kind of breaks up the colors a little bit. Okay, so I have that, and that takes care of both of these sticker sheets. Whoop, whoop. All right, now I'm going to do my, oh, I have these, so let's do both of them up here. So I'm going to put wonderful here, and then I'm just going to tuck in the snowflake. Really don't want the green with the green, but that's all right. Oh, I have the bow too. I don't want to forget the bow. So maybe tuck in the snowflake up here. I liked the bow over here better. I forgot about it. So I'm going to put the bow back over here. It's not sticky. I can't lift it like that. And then I'm going to put this. I have the bow here to kind of nestle into that bow like that. Okay. Yeah, I like that. All right, let me come up here and do my washi strips. So I'm going to do a strip of red. Maybe. Strip of green. Although that's line on line, but that's okay. That's all right. Oh, but I do want it down a little bit further. I don't want it on top of this same length. Okay, a strip of green. And then another strip of red. I really wish the green would have been a different pattern, but that's okay. And that just gives you a little something up there too. Okay, I'll glue this down and I'll glue my bow down, but then I have these gems. Oh, I do want to say I inked everything, all my papers with black. Since there's so much pattern, I just feel like if you ink the edges, it kind of makes it pop a little more. I think I'm just going to use these, and I'm going to use this one up here where this tag is. And this one down here where this tag is. Then I'm going to use one as my jolly dot. I know my jolly's not down yet, but I'm going to use one as my jolly dot. Okay, so that's all for this color. Then I have these darker ones, and that's going to be for my clusters. And I think that's going to do it. So a pretty simple layout, but it was a lot of fun. Another Christmas picture and Christmas collection done. Woo! I really need to do a series. I talked about this when I was building my page kits, maybe? I can't remember when I talked about it, but I need to do a series where I go through, because I have a whole bunch of page kits that I have just a itty bit left. I need to do a series where I go through and use up those scraps. What month is it that is it scrap timber? No, that's something else. Where you use your scraps, because that's what I need to do. All right, thank you so much for joining me. Go check out everybody else. Go check out Allie. Her link will be down below. The playlist of everybody playing along will be down below. Like I said, there's 11 if we all play. And thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button down below, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.